Right now, as I speak, I'm generating a video from text prompt by using this newly released 14 billion diffusers model in Wan2.2 series of family, which is one of the premier foundation model for video generation, not only from text but also from image. Just half an hour ago, I showed you this video where we installed its 5 billion version model, and I was personally astounded by the quality of this model and the way it has come a long way from its predecessor, which was Van 2.1. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel as that helps a lot. In this video, I am going to show you how you can install 14 billion variant for text to video generation. As you can see that it is already under progress, where I have given it this text prompt and it is using this ComfyUI workflow to generate the video. I already have shared with you how to install ComfyUI in this video, which you can search on the channel, which is ComfyUI tutorial, and it also discusses all the basic concepts of ComfyUI. So if this is the first time you are hearing about ComfyUI, just go to that video, watch it and get it installed if you are following along. Once you have it installed for the model, all you need to do is to just go to this link where download this actual model. There are two files of model, one is with high noise, the other one is with low noise. Just put it in your diffusion directory, so just click on download, right click, save link as, and then wherever your ComfyUI is installed, just put it in the models directory, both high noise and low noise. We needed both, and I will describe shortly what exactly this means. You would also need a text encoder, which is a model to convert your text prompt into numerical representation understood by the model. So just go with any one of these. So I have a 48 GB of VRAM, which I will show you shortly. So I am going to go with the FP16 one, right click, save link as, and then just put it in your text encoder directory wherever your ComfyUI is installed. So this is where I have already downloaded it, and then you would need a variational autoencoder, and interestingly enough, it uses the 14 billion one. It uses Wan 2.1 VAE, which is a variational autoencoder. Just save link and put it in V directory. As you can see that I already have put it there. And variational autoencoder is a model which converts your takes your images from latent space to pixel space and vice versa. Latent space is where model works, pixel space is where you can see the images. And then all you need to do is to just load the workflow, and then you can simply start playing around with it. If you're looking for the workflow, again, just go to this video, search with Wan 2.2. In its video's description, you can find the link, and I will also drop the link in this video's description. I also want to show you my VRAM consumption as the model is fully loaded. So this is my VRAM consumption for this 14 billion model, just over 35 gig of VRAM. You can see that I'm using 48 GB of VRAM. If you're also looking to rent a GPU or VM or CPU on very affordable prices, you can find the link to Massed Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for range of GPUs. I also want to introduce you to the sponsors of the video, who are our very good friends at iGent. iGent is the world's first multi-agent workforce to unlock your exceptional productivity. You can customize it easily and you can do a lot of stuff with it. You can run your most complex workflows into automated tasks. It is based on Camel AI's open source project, which we also have covered, and you will find the link to it in video's description. Okay, let's go back. One thing I have noticed with this, that it takes a long time to complete. It is still running. It is 71% done. So let's wait for it. It's already been running for the last, I would say, 5 or 6 minutes. So I'm just going to wait while it happens, and let me talk a bit more about, meanwhile, about the architecture of this model as it generates it. Now, if you look here, this new model is a video generation model which uses a mixture of expert architecture to achieve exceptional video quality with high efficiency. With two specialized 14 billion parameter experts, one handling high noise, denoising stages for global structure, and the other refining fine details in low noise stages, and that is why we needed two files. It also effectively operates with 27 billion total parameters while keeping computational costs comparable to a 14 billion model. And this design enables superior generation capabilities in layout accuracy, motion coherence, and visual fidelity, setting new benchmarks in open video generation. This has been trained on a significantly expanded dataset and enhanced with cinematic quality aesthetic control. This also delivers top tier performance on Wan2.2, and if you look at this benchmark, it has surpassed leading commercial models in key evaluation matrices while supporting high resolution 480p and 720p video generation. So in this video, as you can see, I am covering this text to video model. In the next one, I'm going to test out image to video in the 14 billion, and then in a separate video, I am also going to do some comparison. So stay tuned. Well, let's wait for it to finish. So this is interesting that this is taking long time to finish, but anyway, we will wait. If you are looking for a fast, lightweight one, just check out the previous video. The 5 billion is very fast. So the VRAM consumption is just staying touch over 35 gig. Let's wait for this one to finish. And there you go. It has taken around 15 minutes to generate this small video where the prompt was a robot is running through a futuristic cyberpunk city with neon signs and darkness with bright HDR lights. Okay, let's try out another one. But this looks quite good. What do you think? Could be improved. For some reason, I think that the 5 billion one was better than this one. Maybe I'm wrong. But let's try out another one. I will run this because it is going to take 15 minutes because both scheduler and sampler are going to do their magic. And if you don't know what they are, sampler affects quality, speed, and style of output image, whereas scheduler controls how noise is gradually removed from the latent image. Now, let me show you this prompt. So this is primarily I'm asking it to create me a comedic and light-hearted video of a man mowing his lawn in his backyard while his neighbor, a stunning 27-year-old woman recently divorced, jumps on a trampoline in a bikini. Each time she goes up, she winks at him, creating an awkward yet amusing situation. The man is clearly enjoying the attention but struggles to keep mowing as the grass disappears, leaving only dirt behind. The scene captures a playful tension between them, with humorous undertones and a mix of everyday suburban life and unexpected flirtation. Let's see what model comes up with. The only thing is that the duration of video is quite small, so I'm not sure it would be able to capture the whole essence of my problem. Sorry, that man's problem. So let's wait to see what happens here. Let me quickly show you the VRAM consumption again. So it has jumped to over 36 now, but still well within that 48 GB, which is quite good. Okay, let's see. I'll wait for 15 minutes and then show you that what exactly it generates. Lo and behold, look at this. It doesn't get better than this for text to image model. You see, this actually, let me try to make it bigger and then I will explain what I mean by this. There you go. So let me play this. So you see, there is a trampoline. Of course it can be better, and there is a dirt, and look at the expression of the man. Well, I'm not as muscular as this guy, but still I think it tries to capture what I was trying to convey. Looks amazingly good. And this has been just generated by a text prompt. How good is that? It took 15 minutes, but I think it was worth it. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for further videos on Wan2.2. Thanks for all the support.